and welcome to SOW Ignition, episode 40, also known as SOW Crush JEPW Formula. I am MD Punk, and with me as always, the Devil D, and we are starting off with the best match of the night, the #1 wrestler in all of SOW, here to defend our honor to the point that even you have to cheer for her, and that makes me so goddamn happy. Bea Quinn kicking off the show.
I'm just cheering against Hikari.
Oh, okay.
I mean, anybody who's come here in order to try and use this company as a stepping stone immediately gets put into my bad graces.
Well, so far it seems like, at least especially from what she said when she first appeared, she is not here to make a name for herself. She's just here to catapult her name up in glory. That's right, this person does not wrestle even for JEPW. The prohibited gate more wide open than ever. Of course, the last time these two met in an official capacity was in Glory, where Bea Quinn did score a pinfall victory over her and then left Glory shortly afterwards.
Would not call it a victory. Pinfall, yes. Victory, no.
Bea Quinn then immediately signing with us afterwards, so for SOW, it was a victory.
Well, you would definitely say that, that's for sure. I am in a rough spot with this match. So of course we get an early cover from Bea Quinn, looking for a quick victory. Gets a neck breaker, very nice maneuver there, as an old son of a bitch would say.
What a maneuver!
God. Oh, some vicious forearm strikes here to Bea. Bea quick to push off, but gets rolled around into more forearm strikes, and now a headlock applied. Bea manages to finally fight her way out, gets her leg caught.
There we go.
Steps up with an enziguri, stomps on her chest after a rope rebound. And Hikari now set up with a side headlock there of sorts.
Bea Quinn does not tap out, so I don't know why she's going for so many submission or give up strike sequences here. That is not Bea Quinn's nature.
Well, that is, from what I know of Muramasa Hikari, that is her style. She is a submission wrestler. And one thing Bea is definitely going to have to look out for in this match is that triangle lancer that Hikari has made famous. Ooh, nice drop kick counter there. Hikari might have been looking for a double stomp, but got caught.
Just like that, Bea Quinn can seize control of this match. We'll see if she gets to do it. Hikari kind of walking away, starting a strike exchange now.
Hikari with the big forearms to the chest sends Bea to the mat. Bea back up.
Wasn't going to keep her down for long.
The coconut crusher there. Vicious blow to the head every time we receive that. Chicken wing suplex there. Followed by a leg drop to the arm. The damage to the arm is going to pile up. Bea rolling out, trying to avoid further damage.
That is that veteran presence of Bea Quinn in the ring, protecting herself the best way that she can, not letting Hikari continue to chain that combo together.
A second ago, Bea was knocked back to the mat by another rolling elbow and flipped Hikari off. Kick to the gut.
I mean, there is a lot of history here between these two women. And now Bea with a dominant pin, but only gets a 1. And now a second pin.
Cover there, but still only can get a 1. And that snap neck breaker into the cover. But only gets a
No
2.
fear there. No fear. We've seen what it takes to take out Bea Quinn. Ask Kimura Aika how easy it is.
Just a few German
It's not.
suplexes.
Yeah, and rapid sequence. After a 30-minute match. Oh my goodness!
Counter
what
there.
A counter!
And flipping
and now the flip off again. Yeah, thought glory.
I wouldn't say that. Not all of Glory would be coming here looking for personal glory. But here we go, arm lock there. Doesn't last. Oh, flipped into an arm bar. Again, the damage to these arms is going to haunt her if that triangle lancer gets cinched in full. There aren't many who can survive in that hold for long. Something Bea is going to have to keep an eye out for sure. Bea sets Muramasa Hikari up in the corner, gets caught. Fisherman, but it's right at the ropes. It was a good counter, but it doesn't get any kind of cover.
Oh my God!
And gets whipped to the outside with a crazy arm drag there. Now it's Bea responding with a hammerlock suplex of her own. Oh, a Canadian destroyer on the outside. Double knee moonsault, and then a standing moonsault.
Maybe in Glory you can sometimes go for the cover on the outside, but Bea Quinn actually survives that onslaught, gets up first, got back in the ring, unfazed by what would normally take out probably a lot of women even in our own roster, but definitely probably those in Glory who are still honing their craft.
Big kick to the back of the head there, step up Enziguri. Goes up top. There's the double stomp she was looking for earlier to the back. Oh, Jesus. And the double knees again, but ooh, I think she might have been looking to set her up for that standing moonsault. Bea countering it this time.
Hikari trying to keep that momentum on her side, but we'll see if she can win another strike exchange with these kicks. Oh my God, wait a minute.
Launched herself up into a shining triangle.
Just decided no more strike exchanges, I guess.
Brutality coming out here from Hikari, but oh, I saw the arm wrench. I thought for a moment Bitchmaker might have been coming, but it was just a chop.
Would have been a truly out of nowhere Bitchmaker moment. And now Hikari gonna try and work the arm. Maybe she felt threatened. Also was thinking maybe Bitchmaker was coming, and knowing if she gets hit with that, it's done.
Frankensteiner flips Bea out of the ring there. Bea takes a moment to catch her breath. Hikari also gets a moment to catch her own breath. The two are right back at it. Simple leg drop, no run, nothing, no flare. Oh my God! Flipped her leg around into a rolling lariat.
Only a 2.
Only a 2. Bea with that nice, I guess, jawbreaker. Jackknife cover looking for a win off of a roll-up, unable to get it. And now a series of arm breakers there. Bea whips her into the ropes. Drop kick square to the chin, but Hikari gets right back up.
That was
shades of
Bitchmaker! Out of nowhere! One, two, 3! Bea Quinn called game! Goodbye, Hikari! You are not getting your title shot in some other company at Bea Quinn and SOW's expense.
Wow. Bea found the opportune moment and she struck. It is time for the second match on the card, and, well, coming in first is, of course, Death Row.
But anyway, sure you saw Kelly Day catching up with Bea Quinn there, and it sounds like Bea Quinn taking a bigger shit on Glory than I did.
Yeah, no, I have notes, by the way, for you later. Not from me, but like a couple of people in the back have been a little annoyed with the couple of comments you made, so you might want to be thinking about that. But that aside, we do have to deal with. It's interesting that they're coming out to Clint's theme tonight.
I mean, Clint probably does have the most JEPW history amongst these members of Death Row.
Well, yeah, with his family history there for sure.
Yeah.
It's been a while though since I've heard Clint's theme, I feel. I mean, obviously when he wrestled Erren, we heard it, but he's been coming out to that tag theme him and Trent have for a while. But here we go. It's time for the return of another cowboy to SOW TV, JEPW's cowboy, the bounty hunter, Johnny King. Whenever he decides to come out from the goddamn curtain, get your, okay, here we go.
Drawing that suspense for the SOW crowd here in Nebraska.
And as you see around his waist, formerly belonging to Avery Edwards, the Rule of War World Heavyweight Championship. Johnny King won that a few weeks ago.
It's hard to shit on anyone who beats up Avery Edwards. So, like, by my book, Johnny King's done nothing wrong.
No, him and Clint just seem to have a bit of a friendship going. So he's joined them here, but their opponents, first on the opposing side, will be the team of El Hijo de Asesino and Diabolico del Plata, Lucha, Storm.
I will never remember those names, but these guys, you've told me a lot about them. I'm excited to see them compete. Kind of wish they were facing Sin Dudarlo, but sounds like Hera is keeping that in the back pocket for now.
Yes, it seems, I mean, they have faced Sin Dudarlo on JEPW before, so I'm guessing that's the reason that we are getting the Journeymen versus Sin Dudarlo instead tonight. But here comes their longtime friend and a man that JEPW has been, well, most of the wrestlers have been pretty terrified of him. Still undefeated technically in terms of one-on-one singles competition. He's never been pinned. He's never submitted. It is the Sin Eater, Lord Barbatos.
That's some meat big time added to this side. But now this is a man we know very well.
Absolutely a man who has shined bright and long, both in JEPW, but especially recently here in SOW. It is the Golden Star, Meiji Kaito.
I just want to say to the production people, I get what you were going for, but I do think that our SOW talent should have SOW nameplates, even if they are former JEPW talent and champions.
Yeah, I mean, he is in the JEPW corner, though, so sometimes that gets confusing. Somebody in the back might have just quickly...
Oh, so we have to root against him tonight?
Oh, absolutely.
He's on the enemy side?
No. This is not for anybody's pride.
Row.
Yeah, this is not for any pride of the company. This is absolutely just an exhibition match. And Lord Barbatos, Asesino, Plata, all of them great guys. I've had the opportunity to speak with him. Lord Barbatos doesn't say too much, but he's never been mean. So, I very much prefer his presence over Dakari Oyet, for example.
We'll be seeing the other member of Death Row later on tonight. Elijah Lee will be in action, but Almost weird that Death Row having to call in outside help. We got blood already in the ring.
Yeah, Assassino got busted open pretty quickly. Not shocking when Trent Taylor is in the ring, though.
It was most likely him.
But that could affect him. I mean, bleeding early in a match like this, it really can weigh on you the longer it goes on. Especially when you wrestle that high-speed style that luchadors are known for. Now, for those of you at home wondering why we're not calling this match more closely, you try it.
Yeah, please tell me how all the moves that you can see happening right now.
I'm seeing so goddamn many.
Exactly. We could just definitely talk over each other the whole time as we focus on different parts of the ring, but that typically doesn't lead to high quality commentary.
No, so instead, let's talk about some things that have been going on within, you know, just the wider company. I don't know if you saw the announcement from JEPW, but they have announced that they are going to be hosting a multi-company championship tournament soon. We don't have a lot of details on what that really is. Wait a minute. Curb stomp to Del Plata there. Yeah, we don't have a lot of details on what that is, but it seems like it's an open invitation to other wrestling companies to send their talent to JEPW to potentially win a new title that they're going to be introducing.
Yeah, I mean, we've been hearing kind of whispers of it for a minute. Wasn't sure if they were actually going to do it or not, but yeah, they announced, not long after they announced, we confirmed formula that they were talking about getting the details of that ironed out. And I'm interested. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. I know that it would technically be a JEPW belt because they're the hosts and creators, but it would be something special if we could get one back on them for the fact that our world championship belongs to a guy signed to their roster and not ours.
Well, actually, I have an update. You want to hear it?
Sure, because here I am once again. I get no comments from anyone on the roster. I get no updates from Hera or Carrie. I just sit here and await news.
I didn't get this from anyone in SOW. This is just my friends in JEPW have informed me. Naganomi Ali is no longer assigned talent in JEPW. He's working without contract.
And they're foolish enough to keep him as their world champion?
He is undefeated so far in this title reign, so it's kind of hard to get the belt off him when nobody beats him. They've tried. I mean, they sent Kenta after him. That's a guy that they've had a lot of hopes in lately, and even he couldn't do it.
Well, Ryan Richardson couldn't do it either, so...
Yeah, realistically, we're all waiting to see who it is that can beat the Red Dragon.
I can tell you right now, it's not going to be any member of Death Row.
Well, not at the rate they're going, especially competing exclusively in tag competition as of late. Big power bomb into the
I was going to say.
Almost got the 3 there, so close.
You know, Meiji would have loved to have that pinfall victory.
Over Clint Kassidy, probably the most decorated member of Death Row, absolutely.
You know, Death Row's been causing so much trouble, specifically within, not only they've actually done quite well in the World Tag 500 so far, but...
yes, shockingly, the actual team of Clint and Trent are in the finals. And there was El Hijo de Asesino's Asesino Driver.
Oh! Yeah, they've also been constantly trying to assault Erren Payne to the point we had a huge brawl a little while ago that it looks like Meiji Kaito, Damian Oxley, and other members of the roster are just getting sick and tired of Death Row already.
I mean, yeah, until that kingdom come, Aussie Bratton and Osiah Johnson basically immediately going, no more of this crap.
It is hard to argue against it.
Breaks up that arm breaker that Trent Taylor had on Lord Barbatos. And yeah, Clint Kassidy, by the way, just survived an incredibly long time in an arm, what I believe was a short arm scissors from Meiji Kaito.
Yeah, fortunately, that bastard's hard to kill, too.
Olympic slam from Johnny King!
Give that man a gold medal.
He's got a gold belt. And a bulldog choke was on Assassino there. Broken up by Meiji Kaito. But like I said, Assassino bleeding early. That's going to be something to look out for. You don't want to get choked out where you have this much blood loss.
I was going to say, I think all the blood still around the ring mat is exclusively his.
Yeah.
From what I can see.
Pretty sure nobody else has been busted open. Big super kick, but manages to elbow away and gets caught by Johnny King when he was going to apply a move to the stunned Clint Kassidy. Hits him with a lariat into a cover. Clint's kind of starting to single Assassino out.
I would say smelling blood in the water, but you can just see blood all over the ring. So.
Trent Taylor over here, though, fighting off multiple combination move attempts from the members of Lucha Storm and Lord Barbatos.
Oh, wait a minute!
Nice! The decapitator into a super kick!
Oh, Trent Taylor's going high.
The prayer headbutt gets into the cover, but it rope break. Took too long to get there. The condition for off the top rope moves.
Oh my God!
Applied. And oh, the bulldog! The bulldog! And I think Assassino just passed out.
Oh yeah, that man is out cold.
Wait,
oh great!
Trent, no, come on! And somebody get some security down here, please.
Yeah, the match has not ended in their minds, but we got to get control here at ringside.
It's time for the Junior Heavyweight Scramble, and just prayers to the void that this man does not win this match, because I don't think I can handle it if Kevin Daniels comes out next week and goes to celebrate that Death Row won both of their matches tonight.
We talk a lot about what a worst case scenario would look like for SOW. Success for Death Row is exactly what that is.
Yeah. So, this is obviously a fatal four-way junior heavyweight scramble. Effectively, doesn't really affect the rankings at all. I mean, most of tonight doesn't affect the rankings at all. But this is a big match to show off just how good you are in that junior heavyweight class. And coming in as a man who has high hopes to win the Junior Heavyweight Championship sometime soon, from a man who has had an iron grip on the title, this is Sky High Kawakami now. A man who has very quickly become the face of JEPW's Junior Heavyweight division despite not being the champion. But of course, a man that I'm rooting for tonight, former JEPW Junior Heavyweight wrestler and current SOW star, the Trailblazer, Damian Oxley.
Yeah, I think he's probably the SOW favorite for this match by far. But I'm sure there's plenty of JEPW fans watching this who are happy to see him again on their television screens as well.
Oh, I'm sure. And now, of course, the final man in this match, a man who has been almost as dominant, if not more dominant, than any champion in any company, reigning at a current 446 days as WWSL Junior Heavyweight Champion with 14 successful title defenses during that duration. He is the God King, the Machine of Death, the Messiah, Kobayashi Ryota!
When you look at success at the junior heavyweight division, look no further than this man. He is the definition.
I mean, genuinely, I don't think I've seen anybody come close to tearing apart what he has built with this empire of sorts around his waist. But Kawakami now is looking to do so, be the first man to beat Kobayashi Ryota and claim that junior heavyweight title for the first time.
Imagine what a pinfall victory over the God King would do for him tonight.
I mean, that'd be an instant title shot if he got that. I think even if you manage to win this match without pinning him, he might be interested in giving you a title shot just to see if you're really the best of the junior heavyweights. Like, this match could mean so much for title aspirations for anyone in this ring. Just hopefully not a certain man in this ring.
Yeah, I can think of one man I don't want it to be, but, you know. I think of a man from SW that I would like it to be that's also in the ring, on the flip side.
Oh, absolutely. If Damian Oxley managed to get that pinfall victory to get himself a title shot, he's won the junior heavyweight title in the past, but to win it again would be a pretty big deal.
Now this is a I'll leave it. We comments on this. I must have not heard it, but this is first fall to the finish, correct?
Absolutely, yes. This is a scramble match, which means that the first pinfall or submission will garner victory. Big knee drop to the back of Kawakami now, who is barely able to stand, as Kobayashi Ryota, famous for just sitting and waiting for his opponents to get up. He has no trouble letting you return to your feet. And both JEPW wrestlers preventing Elijah from getting even a single count.
You like that? Of course, Damian Oxley's recent struggles are pretty well documented, but for those of you watching for the first time or from JEPW, he is currently on the cusp of entering the World Title Division in SOW, but since reaching the upper limits of the mid-card division, has been unable to secure the necessary victory to get his point total high enough.
And unfortunately, as this is not a SOW singles match, he will not get there even if he wins here. But again, a win here could get him to a title anyways. So
exactly,
it's still worth the competition.
And he's not going to give his maximum effort.
Absolutely, he's gonna. Damian Oxley will give everything he has no matter what in any match. Once he's in the ring, you're getting 100%. As long as he can give that. Kawakami now kicks him out of the ring. Quick combination from the God King to Sky High. Elijah looking for a quick roll-up.
No.
Gets to a 2, but gets a kick out before the
the other two were too busy fighting each other to notice the pinfall attempt there in the ring.
It can be sometimes hard to focus on anything else when somebody's punching you in the face. Oh, a moonsault. A kick out into a crossbody over there and a kick out. And now Kobayashi Ryota waiting for Elijah Lee to get up. And Elijah quick to move away, not willing to risk getting caught by whatever Ryota was looking for. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Liger bomb! Looks for the cover.
Oh, and Oxley noticed almost too late. That was really close to a 3 count. And he did not turn around until already the ref's hand was coming down for the 2.
Yeah, I don't think he was too focused on now. That's been kind of the thing is when there's another man. Oh my God, wait a minute! System shock! But he wasn't able to get a cover in, and now Kawakami
there you go.
Yeah, throw that one out of the ring. Oh my God, he just pushed him aside. Well, not the best landing for Oxley, and he chooses to get right back in the ring. Oh! Caught him off the top of the super kick. Moonsault looking to eliminate now from the match, and from the contention for the title. This is not an elimination match. From the contention for the title. Them not breaking up these pins has confused me a little bit.
They've been so focused on doing damage to each other that they're not completely paying attention to what's going on with the guys they're not fighting.
Yeah, it's gonna cause some problems. Ooh, gets tossed into Elijah. Oh, the Ascension! All 4 men down in the corner, and goes for the cover because Elijah was rolling out on Oxley. Now, unfortunately, unable to recover in time to stop that, but it didn't end the match regardless. Oh, now actually shoved Oxley out of Elijah's way to set him up on the top. Was looking for a top rope move, but Oxley gets tossed aside. before he can finish completing that moonsault. Everybody's diving moves have been thrown off by everyone else in the match whenever they're too close. Float over!
Oh! What's he thinking here?
And Elijah doesn't even bother. He doesn't look concerned.
He did not, which is worrying. I just don't like Elijah Lee's attitude for most of this match. I can't tell if he's actually trying to win or if he's just trying to hurt the other 3 men in the ring with him.
Or seated rolling senton there. And Elijah stops Kawakami now from breaking the pin up?
Yeah, and now they're starting to see this same behavior.
Kobayashi Ryota went for a dive. Elijah moved out of the way. And Kawakami now got the pin! While the other two were unable to get back in the ring.
Elijah Lee's strategy worked?
I mean, if he was looking to not win, I
guess. He got pinned.
He did, yeah. Well, the Ignition title is on the line, and we're about to find out against who.
He said it was an open challenge to anyone from JEPW.
Oh, this is so. This is the music of Cold Sean Parker, best known in JEPW for being the tag team partner of Death Panther. This is a man that Death Panther handpicked to team with in JEPW.
Yeah, I don't love this. The only thing that would have been a worst case scenario, I guess, for Erren would have been had been Death Panther himself.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know where Death Panther's at right now. But thank God it wasn't him coming to the win. In the meantime, though, I think for Erren, this is just another challenge to get past.
Yeah, I think he's just going to look at it as, yeah, it's just another match, another Ignition title defense.
He has got the trumps on tonight. This, if successful, would mark Erren Payne's 10th title defense, or maybe 11th actually, might be 11th. I think he's at 10 already. So this would mark his 11th title defense, if successful.
That is incredible.
Here we go.
Fight.
So I guess what can you tell us about Sean Parker?
Well, let me get down my records for you.
Yeah, go ahead and pull that up. Yep, because I don't have it.
You are so salty about this. So Sean Parker is a former two-time junior heavyweight champion in JPW. And in his team, Dead Park, with Death Panther, they have been also, I believe, two-time World Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. Or I guess now they're just the World Tag Team titles because the Junior and Heavyweight titles have merged together since I was last in JPW.
This man is not unfamiliar with championship gold, but he does take a knee to the face into a bulldog, but pops up right after. This is a very dangerous man, from what I can understand. In terms of outsiders getting a shot at a championship that has significant influence over Ignition TV week in and week out, Erren needs to probably look to end this one relatively quickly, not lean into this man's expertise in any way, shape, or form.
Well, both of these men have a very similar general style. They're both, Erren Payne, although he doesn't wrestle in a junior division, has always wrestled a very junior heavyweight style. And whenever he's not in a death match, that is. And Sean Parker, pretty much exactly the same measure. There's some things that you will have to look out for when wrestling Sean Parker. But my details on him are shockingly not filled in yet. So, as for what you do need to look out for specifically, could not actually tell you right now. I just know he is a dangerous man. I was hoping to give Erren some advice from the desk, but it seems that for once, even my notes are incomplete.
It's a nice change of pace.
I know his nickname is Cold, and he didn't get it because he likes ice baths. He got it because he's ruthless. Just like his partner, known as the Heartless Death Panther. Oh, busted open with a kick.
Okay, Erren clearly dealing some damage with these strikes tonight. It's been a bloody night. We're already going to be going through our second ring mat halfway through the show.
Hopefully we don't have to go through too many of those. I don't think we made that many. These are special. Erren just straight up brushed him off there. He tried to go for a rolling neck breaker, but wasn't able to actually move Erren at all. I feel like this is the first time Erren's ever stiffed somebody.
I think so.
Wheel kick, though, couldn't stiff through that, and oh my God! Caught him coming in for like a drop kick.
We're really seeing how similar these two actually do wrestle as this match goes on. You said that you thought their styles were very similar, but we're really seeing that now.
Yeah, with quick pins, quick trips, they're actually pretty well in tune. It's almost like Erren somehow had a feeling he was going to be facing Sean Parker tonight. Oh, there's that Michinoku driver!
No.
But Erren manages to survive it. Another one! Immediately after!
Oh my God.
Erren kicks out faster this time. The same move doesn't do the same damage when you use it back to back. But the Anaconda Vice locked in for the second time tonight.
They can pass out quick. I was gonna reach the ropes.
He was going to. Erren let it go when he got there. Didn't even want to bother with the rope break. Just figured he'd get up himself.
No, we're seeing that some of that frustration come across Erren's face. That typically leads to bad things normally for his opponent as of late. What a drop kick! Another Okada Bea Quinn class level of drop kick from our Ignition champion.
Big European uppercut. What? I've never seen a deadlift turn slam. Like I guess a turning belly to belly, or not belly, back to belly, I guess, but deadlift style. That's crazy.
Yeah, it is. Erren's in trouble here.
Backdrop from the top rope to a cover. 2. Almost got the 3. Very close. Erren kicked out at like the last second, I think.
Erren may not be the man bleeding, but he is taking punishment in this match tonight from Sean Parker. And now we got a strike exchange breaking out.
First one, shockingly, this late into the match, and a huge elbow to the chin immediately goes for the cover. Erren was out for a second.
Oh, I thought he was thinking GTS there for a second.
Just set him up into the corner and took a moment to breathe.
Well, so far, it looks like Sean Parker is falling into that class of man who, oh my God, gets stronger the more he bleeds.
Jesus!
We're in trouble. If Erren can't pull something out of his hat soon, we are in big trouble.
Sean Parker just showing off that high-flying talent of the JEPW Junior Heavyweight roster. And here he goes again!
It's clean on Erren's back.
Yeah, I think if he wasn't bleeding, or if Erren was facing the other way, we would have just had a title change. Wait a minute! Oh my God! Got a slam!
Yes! Was he baiting him?
1, 2. Oh my God!
That's not good.
He survives the GTS. A running moonsault, shooting star press, actually. Off the ropes. Floats over with a suplex, gets back up into an immediate cover, not even looking for a bigger move, just going for the cover after that. Erren puts him in the corner. Wait a minute, the last rites! Could that do it? And it does!
Woo! I was nervous. And if I was nervous, I know you were nervous. Erren Payne retains.
Very
Okay, here we go. Now it's time for a little tag exhibition as we are winding down tonight.
You can see right there, one half, and soon joined by the other half of the current, reigning and defending WWSL World Tag Team Champions, the Journeymen. It is Terry H. Odyssey in front, Isaiah Lawrence in back.
And tonight, they are up against one of our finest original tag teams. Don't let their win-loss record fool you. Representing Reyes de la Lucha, we've got Gran Monstro and the high-flying killer, Atomico, Sin Dudarlo. And a win tonight. You know, we've talked about it all night long here when there's been championships and champions involved in matches. They could be getting now a shot at those WWSL tag team titles with a victory tonight. Even though this is an exhibition, it's still a pinfall victory over the champions. And from what I know of JEPW, you can correct me if I'm wrong, typically that opens up conversations about a rematch with the titles on the line later on.
Pretty much every time it happens, yes. If you ever pin a champion, you basically are guaranteed yourself a title shot. Even if you pin a singles champion in a tag match, that generally gets you a title shot, because you pinned the champ.
And with how things have kind of went for Sin Dudarlo this year, that would be huge for them. They've had championship gold aspirations since the beginning of SOW, one of the last remaining original tag teams.
Absolutely. I mean, of all the original tag teams that we had here, there were only 4 of them, and 2 out of the 4 have already split apart. And if you look at all the tag teams that have come since, a few of those have split apart. Either ones that have formed, like Wild Monsters, split apart due to one man having to leave to another company, or simply split apart because they grew to hate each other. That would be in the case of the Slipstream, of course.
Yeah, normally hate is a strong word, but between those two, I don't think there's any other word that could describe it.
Well, so far here in SOW, we've had a grand total of 3 tag teams form, or 3 tag teams within the company have full breakups, and we've had what seemed like could be the start of a team with FTL and Damien Oxley, who have since never teamed up again. So I don't think we can really count that. They're in our records, but highlighted in blue for maybe.
I don't see those two being able to stay on the same page. Unlike both these teams here tonight, which have been teaming together for a while and are definitely not frenemies.
No, I would go as far to say as these 2 teams are 2 of the most well-oiled machines there are in tag team wrestling. I mean, under the belt of the Journeymen is a clean, definitive win over the Destined Saviors, who they won these World Tag Team Championships from 148 days ago.
Yeah, pinfall victories over the Destined Saviors are not exactly around aplenty in wrestling, no matter what company you're in.
Exactly. Just another quick thing to say about Journeyman before we move on to commentating the rest of this match. These 2 men are huge.
Yes, they are. I would actually like to see them up against Meat if Hera wants to take some notes.
Very fun. And Johnny King has surrounded himself with some good friends, and unfortunately, I think Ren Monstro might have misjudged the distance there a little bit. But not affected by those.
You know,
I was just saying, not affected by the tumble. He is doing fine.
Yeah, no, I was going to say he's used to being the only big man in the match for most of the tag team matches here in SOW, so not surprising that when faced with someone of similar build, he's not getting his timing exactly right.
Well, hopefully that does not become a permanent issue and he can keep things going in this match, because otherwise there's no way you're going to be able to beat them. Ooh, went for a drop kick. Was trying to set it up, but it looked like Terry was able to catch his bearings just in time.
Well, to your point about not being able to win the match, thankfully it's a tag team match, so if Monstro can't get it done, the man in the ring right now for Sin Dudarlo definitely can.
Managing to outstrike Terry Odyssey is a pretty big deal. But he's not going to take it lightly, as you see him going in with a big combination and a big boot.
Now, a big assist. That needs to be pointed out as well. That was not him and him alone. Now, both sides tagging out.
Tossing to the corner. Wait a minute. Poetry in motion. But Isaiah Lawrence was waiting in the wings. Oh my God!
An anti-air to Monstro?
Yeah, with an uppercut of all things.
That is insane power, strength, accuracy. Everything you could use to describe how impressive that anti-air was applies.
Terry Odyssey, or sorry, not Terry, this is Isaiah Lawrence showing off real well in this match so far. The skills that attained them those titles. It was his sharpshooter that I believe Kurata Hideaki tapped out to. Big jumping back elbow sends him into the other corner.
They did that in Sin Dudarlo's corner and was unfazed. Oh my God, what's this?
Belly to belly, set up a 3-point stance. Lariat Monstro managing to work his way out and get the tag there. He needed that.
He needed that big time, otherwise he was probably about to cost Sin Dudarlo this match.
Now he's, Bulldog! Caught him and sent him into the outside pavement, face first. Ref bump.
Oh, the ref goes down.
Oh no. Well, thankfully the Journeymen are not dirty cheaters, so. Okay, and the ref's back up too. Whew. That could have been a lot worse. Ooh, that deep wrench headlock. That'll really take the breath out. Cause some strain to your neck, especially when you're that size. Your neck is not usually the most powerful of your muscles. Big senton off the top. I was kind of thinking he might be going for the series leaping move, but not this time.
Don't think he's got quite enough momentum to start that yet. The Journeymen have really, honestly, it looks like they've just done their homework on Sin Dudarlo. They've been ready for them pretty much every step of the way in this match.
Well, and I guess you've got to do that when you're the champions. You've got to be ready for anyone you're going to face. But Atomico managing to buy enough time for Monstro to catch his bearings. Hits a monster swanton! Does he have enough time to get the cover in?
Oh, he's not looking for it.
Not right now. Yeah, it looks like he realized that he had wasted too much time recovering himself. Gets hit with a Carolyn lift suplex. Standing toe hold. Atomico trying to break it up, unable to. Following powerbomb.
Thankfully, Monstro was able to get out of that situation himself. Atomico successfully countered from breaking it up.
Yeah, that was a big deal. Could have ended things pretty badly. Picks him up, power bomb, crossfire style. And now he's picking up with a butterfly suplex to Atomico. Isaiah Lawrence given enough time to recover, puts him up top.
Oh my God.
Drop kick from the electric chair. That's gonna use up a cut play, but I don't know if they care.
Oh!
And Atomico gets his revenge.
Looking to get revenge on both men. Can he pull it off? Yes, he can.
Oh my God, he's going for a diving Frankensteiner. Big super kick. Atomico's fighting back.
He is the most dangerous man in SOW when he gets all the momentum on his side. His ability to chain together high-flying, fast, damaging moves is unique to him.
Oh my God, he's calling for the bomb! U-238! And he goes into a leg lock. That's...
In the ropes, wastes a cut play from Monsturo.
And he gets hit with a massive backdrop.
Oh, wait a minute, we're gonna hit time.
He's going for the cover, but it's too late!
Okay, well, that means we still don't know which of these two teams is better, but now I kind of want the answer.
Me too, that was awesome. Well, it is main event time here on SOW Cross JEPW Ignition Formula. We've seen throughout the night multiple conversations backstage between Kelly Day and the two men competing in this match, including one just a moment ago. There's been some other things that have been happening throughout in between the matches on the show that we haven't quite addressed yet. That's largely because we didn't have a full confirmation, but I do have it ready for you now. So for Spring Carnival, the Women's National Championship match has been 100% confirmed. Both sides have signed on. It will be a last woman standing match between Charlie Sin and Nishi Kazumi.
That's gonna be violent.
I cannot imagine that going anything but. But for now, we have to focus on a man who's looking reinvigorated, reestablished, and ready to rebuild. The Dragon Slayer Ryan Richardson is here for 60 minutes of action.
There's no exhibition. There's no who could be the better man. We'll never know. We are going to get an answer from this match.
I don't think they'd either one accept the draw. I think we'd have overtime if that happened.
I was going to say, I would highly doubt.
We're starting with some very technical chain wrestling. Unsurprising for a Ryan Richardson match, but also unsurprising for a match with the unmatched ace, Nozawa Akira. Now, Richardson has said win, lose, or draw, he needs to have this match because he needs to face up against the wall, the mountain that is Nozawa Akira. A man who has reigned supreme in JEPW as its top star, unchallenged for 10 long years. Maybe more, really. But at the very least, 10.
He is the man that does not fear Nagadomi Ali.
Yeah,
he has beaten Nagadomi Ali.
And he is two-time WWSL World Heavyweight Champion, first winning the belt in 2010, holding it for 728 days with 20 title defenses, the longest world title reign in all of JEPW. And his second reign, which began in 2020, 10 years after he first won the belt, he held it for 672 days, 15 title defenses, the second longest reign of the world title in JEPW's history. There's a reason.
If you're wondering why they call him the unmatched ace, which I think is the exact point I just stole from right under your nose.
Yes.
Now you know.
Yes. It literally could not have said it better myself. Words right out of my mouth. That is why he has the nickname he has. And that is why he is the pinnacle of JEPW's talent. Wrestling him evenly is enough to say that you are a top star. Being able
and Ryan
to beat
Richardson
him,
called himself the best in the world. So while he took that title by defeating Meiji Kaito, if he, in my opinion, if he wins this Iron Man match, it's undisputed.
I would agree.
He's the best in the world.
Being able to beat Nozawa Akira, being able to beat Nagadomi Ali would be a feat. Being able to beat Nozawa Akira once would be an incredible feat. Being able to do it in a multi-fall match, that's honestly unheard of. Literally, Nozawa Akira has never lost a 2 out of 3 falls match. He's never lost in any Iron Man contest he's ever been in. He's lost matches before, but never when there was more than one opportunity.
And Ryan really wanting this as a huge bounce back win. He lost to Nagadomi Ali at Supercharged, kind of lost himself for a couple weeks there. And honestly, who knows what would have happened if Nozawa Akira didn't arrive, if the Primitive Gate didn't crack open at this exact point. What would be happening with Ryan Richardson right now? Who knows what man we'd be seeing?
It would be a very dark timeline that I don't want to go down, because I'm happy to have Ryan back as he should be, looking to better himself, challenge himself, and push himself in every way possible. Now, a lot of people are going to note and point out the JEPW official in the ring. This is because most of the matches tonight have been wrestled under the officiating of SOW wrestlers, or SOW referees. As an agreement between Nozawa Akira and Ryan Richardson, they chose to follow the JEPW Iron Man rules for this match. Thus, they wanted to get the best official they can, and Sakaguchi Kohaku, the JEPW referee best known for these matches, is here to officiate this contest.
So is there any difference between JEPW and SOW rules for Iron Man matches that we need to know about?
Well, I don't know what SOW Iron Man matches rules are in full because we've only ever seen one. But I know that in JEPW, there are no count-outs. You cannot win via count-out. You have to win via pinfall, submission, and presumably DQ, but nobody ever gets themselves DQ'd in these matches, as far as I know.
It'd be unwise.
It would be very unwise. Unless we were going to get like a quick succession of falls off of the DQ. can't imagine why you'd bother. Plus, it's a lot harder to get DQ'd in Japan anyways. Now, rope breaks, even though countouts are not instantiated, rope breaks are still a thing because that is, of course, part of winning a match.
Yeah, ring awareness, being able to grab the ropes. I mean, it makes sense that those rules stay intact. Some super kick counter. Oh boy. Oh, Ryan did not stay dazed for long.
He went for a schoolboy, but too close to the ropes there. Nozawa Akira paying back the too close to the ropes that Ryan had the ability to take advantage of from that roll-through German suplex from before. Oh my God, bright lights! That could be a fall right there. 1, 2, 3, and it is.
That is less than ideal for Ryan Richardson.
Yeah, taking the first fall in this match is not great when you want to be the one winning.
And relatively early, no doubt. We're only probably, what, 10 minutes in or so?
Yeah, between 10 and 15, somewhere in that range. I don't think we're at the 15-minute time yet. So it was a big moment, but the bright lights can take out a lot of wrestlers. And just for 3 seconds is all you need to get that fall. You've also got to keep in mind that sometimes in Iron Man matches, people are a little more relaxed than they usually are because they know that if they lose one fall, they can still get back and reclaim the next.
You have to hope that Ryan's thinking long-term planning here, but I saw the way that he was talking and the way he's been behaving that he really wanted that first fall.
Oh, probably. Unfortunately, sometimes that's just not what you get. Very impressive series of roll-throughs there and a fake out into a drop kick from Nozawa, followed up by running off the ropes into an elbow drop, and now he's receiving a series of chops, counters, head scissors. Jesus Christ, slow down.
These men are going 100 miles per hour in a 60-minute match.
Ryan taking a moment to recover. He wants to keep himself in high breath. You do not want to get gassed in a match like this. You don't want to get gassed in any match, really, but especially not when it could cost you multiple falls in a match that you have to wrestle 60 minutes. Pacing yourself is the name of the game. Uplift Brainbuster. And he goes up top, going for that moonsault. 1,
he got all of it.
2, but
no.
Nozawa able to survive it. And there is an Indian deathlock applied. We know Ryan is going to go for as many submissions as he can. He wants to tap Nozawa out. Something that is very difficult to do. I believe in reality, Nozawa has only tapped out 1 or 2 times in the past in singles competitions. I believe in when it comes to multi-man tag matches, there's probably a few more. They don't usually keep those records as closely. Walk-through suplex there. And off the ropes. Actually, that's another thing to speak about really quick. For Nozawa's history, this is one of the first one-on-one singles matches he's been in all year long. Because as Ryan alluded to, a history of injuries has actually led him to focus more on multi-man competition as of late. So agreeing...
He's thinking more about longevity for his career rather than necessarily championship gold and single success.
Absolutely, and that's why it's so surprising that he agreed to not just a 60-minute match, but an Iron Man where he's going to have to wrestle 60 minutes. Here comes this double dropkick series from Ryan, who sets up. He's looking for the burning lariat.
He's demanding the unmatched ace to get to his feet. The cover!
Splits him in half, gets into the cover, and what? Nozawa Akira survives the burning lariat.
And this is the scary thing about him being able to stay in tag and multi-man competition is that he's probably in the best shape of his life right now, and he's taking it to Ryan Richardson. He's going to expel everything he's got in his tank against the Dragon Slayer.
Oh man, this is incredible. Oh, nice counter there. Jumps down from the top rope, takes a quick squat.
We are officially a third of the way through this match, and Ryan Richardson has nothing to show for it.
It's 1 fall to 0. Super kick.
Oh,
goes
no.
to the corner, and he's looking for, I think that's the call for the sling blade. Same call Bea Quinn uses, and there it is. But Ryan, quick to counter.
It's incredible to see the influence Bea Quinn has across professional wrestling. The unmatched ace using her call for the sling blade is unbelievable. Just like the German suplex!
And it gets a 3.
Ryan's got to lock in now. You cannot falling down a third pinfall against Nozawa in this kind of match means you might as well give up there.
Yeah, I mean, being 2 falls down at all is awful.
But 3 against one of the best wrestlers to ever grace a squared circle?
I mean, yeah, I don't know how you come back.
That's truly a mountain he can't climb. He was afraid of how he can't climb Nakatomi Ali. You fall down 3-0 in an Iron Man match like this, against a talent like this, yeah, forget about it. You're not leaving base camp.
Damn. Yeah, I mean, that's completely fair. And Nozawa, gets caught, triangle choke. But he's looking to survive it. Ryan, he's trying to continue working. He's not phased as he lays the elbows in. But Nozawa
tap into that more violent side because he's just got to get a damn pinfall.
He's looking to work.
The over-aggression could come back to bite him.
Wheel kick to the jaw there. Picks Ryan back up. Ryan backs off a little bit, comes back in, takes a chop to the chest, and is sent to the corner. Manages to toss Nozawa over, hits him with an enziguri. And now he's gonna have to take a moment, looks like, to catch his breath again. But Nozawa doesn't give him the time. Manages to float over there, kicks out the leg from under his leg. Famously said by, I think, is that Owen Hart? Been a while.
I think so.
Yeah, I think that's what it was, but yeah. Slips behind again, goes around to the front, gets caught with a couple of punches, and now into a headlock. And Nozawa is really showing that he has not lost a step in singles competition, even this late into this match.
Now Ryan's in big trouble here. Oh my God!
Big drop kick to the chest.
Ryan's unable to sustain any kind of momentum. He can get a move in here and there, but just like that, Nozawa takes firm control of the match right afterwards.
And there's a chicken wing suplex, Kokeshi head drop into the ropes, sidewalk slam, series of stomps.
That stomps.
Just trying to cave in the chest of Ryan Richardson.
Yeah, keep the air out of his chest permanently.
Ryan sets him up in
Ryan.
the corner.
No,
I think he's not ready. He doesn't think that he's done enough damage here.
Ryan, you're down 2-0. You don't have time to be picky about taking your shots. You just gotta shoot.
No, right. I mean, it looks like Ryan's really trying to continue holding to this style. And there it is, the England stretch, made famous by William Regal. Picks him up, throws him over to the other corner. He's trying to wear Nozawa Akira down. We keep talking about Nagadomi, his name's on my mind. Hard not to be when he's holding our belt. But he's trying to wear down Nozawa Akira. Meanwhile, Nozawa's just looking for big move. Shiranui. but it doesn't get
Oh my God. I was so afraid.
Burning on it! Cover!
Come on!
1, 2, no!
Oh my God. What's it gonna take? What's it gonna take for Richardson to get a fall here?
I don't know. Nozawa's like untouchable almost.
This match originally kind of pitched as rebuilding Ryan's confidence, but I don't see that happening at this
Orange
rate.
Crush! Oh my God!
It's just not enough. It's not enough damage.
This is a man who's... I mean, I genuinely don't know what it's going to take. The only thing we can say is that, at the very least, Nagadomi Ali has also never beaten this man in a one-on-one contest. Massive German suplex. Oh my God!
Oh.
Counter mutilation!
And Nozawa can't move. You gotta be kidding me.
How did he survive?
Becoming a recurring question.
I don't understand how much of an Iron Man is Nozawa Akira?
Well, why don't you use your little app, maybe look it up and find out? Because I don't have that still.
Oh my God! Cannonball Senton! At this stage of the match!
Ryan's up first!
And Nozawa maybe showing some signs of fatigue finally. Ryan chopping him down. Picks him up. Oh, he gets caught. And now Nozawa using that time to catch his breath and recover. Very smart when you're ahead by 2 falls. Take every chance you get. Series of
kicks.
It has been a while since the last fall, though. Ryan not willing to let another one come either from Nozawa.
Like I said, he can't afford to, and he knows it. He knows if I'm saying it out loud, Ryan Richardson thought of it 5 minutes before I did.
Oh, absolutely. And Nozawa looking to punish every aspect of Ryan Richardson's body.
Like Ryan's regretting not going for that Busaiku knee earlier.
Oh my God, super kick!
The anti-air.
He doesn't even hesitate going right back on the offense. It throws him around with a huge spin. Back to the corner. And Ryan, I mean, he's looking to reset.
You've got to rest here.
He's looking to reset the pace, get it back down. And here we go, Orange Crush again. But no. They're just chopping each other back and forth. Bulldog. Counter. Jesus. Bright lights.
Oh my God. No.
There's no way. There's
Ryan,
no way. That's a deep cover. Oh my God, Ryan kicked out. This deep into the match, Ryan kicked out of the bright lights and just dodged. He's got him up top. Hurricanrana. And he's calling for it now. Calling for the Busaiku.
He's gotta land it.
Here it comes, Busaiku. Come on. No way. What is he made of? Who constructed him? A series of drop kicks going to each side of the ring. A stomp to the chest again. I mean, if you're Ryan, you've got to be feeling like you're running out of options.
running out of options. And to be frank, while we haven't heard a call, I know we've crossed the halfway point of this match. He's running out of time to get. He has to get 3 falls to win, 2 to tie.
Yeah, it's he's in a desperate situation here. And there's the England stretch, and oh, Nozawa tapped!
He got one! He got one! The comeback starts now!
Nozawa tapped out quickly, too. I think he tapped out to save himself from having to be stuck in that submission.
That was definitely, knowing that he still had a pinfall lead, that was probably a very wise strategy, actually.
I'd have to agree. I mean, when you're ahead, it's fine to have one give up that quickly. Especially since you don't want to suffer too much punishment in those kinds of deep stretches.
That's got to do a lot for Ryan's psyche as well. Even if he also probably knows it was full strategy, you're still on the board. You now have a fighting chance.
Well, it also
only
means
2 pinfalls to go for a lead.
It also means that Nozawa didn't think he was going to survive that, because he wouldn't have tapped if he thought he was going to make it out.
He was far from the ropes and unable to really move towards them.
He tapped out almost immediately, knowing he was going to get caught. And Ryan, now you can see him using that. He's setting up for more and more holds here. Meanwhile, Nozawa's trying to keep this away from the mat. He knows Ryan's specialty and he wants to avoid it at all costs.
And we will reach a point in the match where the man with the lead, in this case, as has been all match, Nozawa Akira, he will start stalling for time, using moves and rest holds that don't do damage, but are impossible to get out of quickly, just to make the clock get chewed up faster.
I mean, yeah, that's a strategy that pretty much anyone has to be willing to employ when you're in a deep in a match like this. But Ryan, looking for the counter mutilation after a series of elbows. But no, Nozawa not willing to let it go. But Ryan actually transferring to the label lock. But Nozawa too close to the ropes. If he had been a little farther, that might have gotten him a submission. A very smart transition. He stopped the cattle mutilation ahead of Nozawa getting to the ropes in order to lock in a label lock, trapping one of the arms. Unfortunately, Nozawa's other arm was still able to get there at the time. Here we go. Nozawa looking to power back through. Oh my God, what a butterfly suplex. Sends Nozawa off the ropes. And again.
Oh, countered it.
He managed to block that before, but didn't block this one into an arm bar. Ryan picks him up. Burning Lariat!
Kenny the top. Oh my God. Oh my God.
He's going for 2. Flattens him into the cover. 1, 2. What the hell? No. What the actual hell? How is he surviving these?
He can barely stand. Ryan was having to lift him up for the second one, but he was able to kick out at 2? Are you kidding me? What is this man made of?
I think we're seeing, like we talked about it earlier, as to how the fans might now understand why he's the unmatched ace. I think you and I are really learning it again. After it's been so long since we've watched him. Wait a minute! Look! And he taps!
We're tied! It's a whole new match!
And there's still time to go! There's got to be at least 10 minutes, I think, in this match. Maybe less, maybe a little less than 10. But somewhere in that range. There's time to get another fall for Ryan to win this. To beat Nozawa Akira in an Iron Man contest.
And it's been through the submissions we thought wouldn't work.
Ryan stuck to his game plan and it's managed to get him where almost no one else has. He's fought almost evenly with Nozawa Akira in these past almost 40 minutes of match. 30 minutes probably now, but you know what I mean. It's the last 40 minutes of the match have been, even though with Nozawa putting in a ton of damage, hitting a ton of moves, Ryan has survived all of it and come to almost take over.
And, you know, both locker rooms are watching this match so closely.
Ryan,
we want to know who's better.
Absolutely. Ryan in here, fighting evenly with Nozawa in the final 10 minutes. Drop kick. Now a series of elbow strikes again to that crevice between the shoulders. And he's just going for it again, pulls him away from the ropes, slamming the elbow. Nozawa barely able to move. Here we
We've
go.
seen Meiji Kaito give up to
mutilation. Oh, but his long legs reached the ropes just in time. Ryan didn't pull him far enough away.
He was far too close to the corner.
Follow-away slam, ending Ryan to the outside.
Almost into the damn crowd.
Just launched him with that. And unsurprisingly, I would say, we haven't seen very much fighting on the outside of the ring from either of these men. They both know they can't risk the amount of damage that they would take out there in a match this long.
No, you're throwing guys to the outside in this match so you can rest, even if it's only for a moment.
Ryan goes behind, elbow stops him. Goes behind again, caught again. Boston Crab, center of the ring.
I'm on the edge of my seat. We're entering the climax of this match, climax of this show.
I mean, as it stands, I genuinely have no clue which of these two is going to win this match. And Ryan, showing that he's got plenty in the tank, even this late. But could the show-off be a mistake? Oh my God, Falcon Arrow! And Nozawa slips a third fall! At this stage of the match, there's not much time left.
I'm nervous. I'm very nervous.
Hammerlocked body slam. That Falcon's arrow could have changed everything. The moment of confidence from Ryan might have just let this match slip through his fingers. And there you go, just like you mentioned before, settling into some holds that are harder to move through, harder to get out of.
Yep, he's got the lead again. He doesn't have to wrestle recklessly in any way. Defensive wrestling will get him to a victory from this point on.
Meanwhile,
unless Ryan can steal another fall.
Yeah, Ryan's got to be looking for anything he can get here. Any submission, any big move. They're not wasting a lot of time on the mat right now. He's looking only for ways to get himself into a position where he can garner a victory.
Big submissions have been the way for Ryan in the back half of this match. Both
oh my God, Northern Lights! Ryan manages to fight his way out. Series of kicks, Romero special, but yeah, I was gonna say that's way too close to the ropes. 1 minute call.
Oh my God, Ryan's gotta get a fall now to send this into overtime.
Here we go, double the drop kicks. He's looking to set something up right here.
Oh my God.
He needs Nozawa to get to his feet. Nozawa does. Busaiku, you gotta get into the cover. Ryan, no!
No!
Nozawa!
He loses!
Nozawa manages to survive.
What a hell of a match. Ryan's strategy in the end just did not work again.
Well, everybody.
Well, you know what? No, we're not going off the air yet.
Okay.
I got something I need to say. Okay?
Okay.
So these last few weeks, I've been making jokes about it, but it's not funny anymore. Tonight, you had access to databases and information that made your call perfect. And I'm tired of the damn disrespect from Hera, from Carrie Alice, from the board of directors. So until I get a renegotiated contract with all the nice things, my own trailer, you got your own trailer, I want my own trailer, okay? I need to be treated like the analyst that I am. I bring an extra oomph to this commentary team and to this company. And until I am treated the way I deserve, I will not be on any SOW programming. And I know you're screaming in my headset right now. You won't be negotiating with me. You'll be negotiating exclusively with my agent. And that is all I got to say about that.
Well, I will, unfortunately, I will be missing you because this is always, even when you're screaming in my ear about Bea, this is always very entertaining commentating with you. Hopefully you're back soon. Hopefully they give you that, what you're looking for, because I'll be honest with you, I've been feeling pretty bad for you this whole time. I can't say I'm against you on this one. Commentary team got to stick together, right? Okay. Yeah, okay. I was a little worried you're about to corpse me on that one. But yeah, so let's go ahead and with that note, for everyone back at home, this has been your lead analyst, Devil D, here as always with my soon-to-be co-analyst, hopefully,
MZ Punk, you damn right.
And we will be signing off for the night. And I will be seeing you guys next week on Ignition.